Raise your hand if you've ever fallen behind on your taxes. It's okay, we won't tell anyone. You wouldn't be the only one after all. At CSI, we make it our job to inform business owners on all kinds of topics. And this is one that we get asked about all the time. So in this video, I'm going to cover what back taxes are and how they accumulate, the consequences of not filing previous year's taxes, the advantages of staying up to date with your taxes, and finally, what CSI Accounting Payroll does with back taxes. Really quick, make sure to subscribe to our channel for weekly videos on a range of business topics that will help you stay on top of your game. Now, first up, what are back taxes? When you have not filed previous year's worth of tax returns, they need to be resolved to make sure your accounting information is accurate. When you come on board with a new accountant, they will refer to your years of missed taxes as back taxes. An accountant can't snap their fingers and know what numbers to use in your old tax returns, meaning they will have to go back to fix the unfinished work before they can accurately move forward. The IRS will dig deep into your finances in the case of an audit, so if you're just picking numbers and plugging them in to avoid having to do all your years of back taxes, you could find yourself in a big mess. Oftentimes, small business owners fall behind on their tax returns because they're worried about filing them incorrectly. Maybe there's some confusion about the process. You don't have an accountant yet, or you're afraid of getting into a big tax bill and being unprepared for it. It could even just be as simple as not being top of mind for you, especially with all the other things that you need to focus on daily. We've seen it all before. We actually put together a guide on small business taxes for beginners, which you can download by clicking the link in the description. Now for the scary part, the consequences of falling behind on taxes. Many business owners simply don't know what they don't know, and sometimes that can make procrastination seem like an easier option. However, consequences for not filing your tax returns can range in severity quite a bit based on the time passed and the amount you owe. Some examples include IRS notices and letters, levies or liens placed on wages or bank accounts, and tax penalties and interest accruing monthly. The longer you wait, the worse the consequences get. Now for the fun stuff. There are some nice advantages to keeping up with your taxes as well. The earlier you file your taxes, the faster you get your refunds. Not to mention, you're less likely to be audited by the IRS, and who doesn't want to avoid that headache? If you file your tax returns, the IRS only has 3 years to review them in an audit. If you don't file them, the statute of limitation never ends. Ultimately, when your taxes are filed on time, that means your accounting is accurate and up to date. If this is true, then you're able to take full advantage of the advice a monthly accountant can give you. Lastly, I want to talk about what CSI does with back taxes by answering the most common questions we get on this topic. The first question is, can we file multiple years of back taxes? The answer is yes. CSI Accounting Payroll will file multiple years of back taxes for you at once when you come on board as a client. In fact, we require it. If your taxes are not up to date, then your accounting won't be accurate. We want to provide a quality accounting service for you in the future, so we will need to start with a clean slate. The next one we get is, how long does it take for CSI to file back taxes? If you're behind on taxes, don't worry, we won't judge. We have had clients with many as 10 years of back taxes to file before. Your situation can be greatly improved in a matter of a couple months. For smaller projects, we aim to get back taxes done in 2 to 3 months, whereas our 10-year project took us about 6 months. Of course, this timeline depends on how quickly you can provide us with the information we need. In the meantime, we can start working on some of your current accounting. We can't produce any financial statements for you until the back taxes are filed. Another one is, does CSI charge extra to file back taxes? Yes, CSI does charge extra to file your back taxes. Each month that we need to go back and work on will cost you the same as a normal current month of accounting work. And finally, we usually get asked, what about back taxes for payroll? Back taxes for payroll are very similar to back taxes for accounting. If you've fallen behind on payroll taxes, we'll need to rebuild your data in our system as if we did your prior payrolls. Whether you fall behind on taxes because you're worried about filing incorrectly or your hands were full of daily tasks, you should now have the knowledge and confidence to have an accountant resolve the issue. Want to resolve all your back taxes this year? The experts at CSI Accounting Payroll do this all the time, and we're happy to help you start your monthly accounting journey with a clean slate. Click the link in the description to schedule a free consultation. Subscribe to our channel for more content, or check out our website to get even more information on monthly accounting and payroll services. And make sure to let us know your questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.